Hi guys, welcome to a Narrowboat Natterings technical extravaganza. I'm not a very technical person, so you'll probably have to excuse my inane, uneducated ramblings and guesswork. But I'm putting this out there more because I love your comments and I love to hear what the real experts have to think about my issues. So as you know, got this boat back in February and kind of been enjoying more the cruising side of it than anything else, even though I'm aware that there's one or two things need doing to it. On the last cruise, however, we started to get an issue with the water pump that supplies fresh water from the tank. Keeps tripping the fuse. It doesn't blow the fuse, it's like a trip switch, so that's nice. You can just go and switch it back on. But nevertheless, there's an indication that something's wrong. So I wanted to investigate further what that situation was. I'm already aware that the water tank doesn't look great from inside when you look at it with a torch through the sort of filler neck. And looking at a filter, that looks like chocolate, so I'm pretty sure it should be clear. So I'll show you exactly what I'm looking at. So this end of the boat here is the front, the bow. Okay, so the bow's out there, that's where we are. Okay, so at the very front of the boat, and this is the woodwork that's kind of underneath the cushions for the living area, for the saloon area. And here we have a panel that exposes underneath, and now I can start to see where is it? Let's have a look. I need to get a torch under there probably so you can see. So in there, that's the water pump. That's the yucky filter. Okay, so it looks like there's been issues in the past. Previous owners obviously had some issues there because that wood is knackered, for want of a more technical term, and some of this is quite badly stained here, and obviously the filter needs no description. So it'll be interesting to see what's under here. So I think we'll probably have a little look at that while I'm here, while I'm looking to get a new filter there. I want to try that filter first. If that sorts that issue out of the tripping fuse, fine. I mean, that pump doesn't look very old, and I suspect because they've had leaks there in the past, that is a relatively new pump, and the tripping issue may well just be a restriction on the water supply because of a bunged filter. So we're going to have a look at that, but so that moves. Not very well. I'm going to need to put you down. Everything's all right, Mrs. Lumsden. Mrs. Lumsden's getting a bit concerned that she can hear me starting to pull her beautiful boat apart, but needs must. And if I don't do this, it won't be a beautiful boat much longer, will it? Because it's all going to rot away. So,
is that a bit like you?
Yes, a bit like me, Mrs. Lumsden. I'm rotting away. Okay, this must come out. Oh dear. Right.
What was that oh dear for?
That oh dear, Mrs. Lumsden, was because possibly have a bigger problem than we perhaps initially thought. So I was very alarmed to see that then, but I realised that's actually the ballast, isn't it? I thought that's the weight that they put into the hull. It is actually a V-bottomed hull, this, so that will be like into the keel, I suppose. Probably there must be some concrete coming in from both sides. I don't know how well you can see that, but this wood is just horrific. So there's been some major incident in here in the past. 23 years old, this boat, so that's not brilliant, is it? Let's have a feel at some of this. Yeah. That leaves no further. Oh yeah, there's all the rest of this concrete. Okay. So, oh, beautiful. Yeah, beautiful. I'm so proud of my boat at this moment. it's the finest boat I've ever seen. Okay, that's so, and there's some work there. That's interesting that this cross brace hasn't rotted, just the ply. Okay, it's just woodwork, isn't it? It's just woodwork. I suppose we could do with going and seeing how far underneath here this goes. That comes off. Let me put this down. Hopefully you can still see. So this is the main piece of ply that it is under the drawers and cupboards and stuff. There we go. Okay. So it's very stained. It's definitely okay. That's not great there. No, it's not great at all, is it? Okay. So that comes even further back. Yeah, that's no good either. Okay. So that's exposing the insulation that's within there. Okay. How far back does this all come? Okay. So there's a lot of softness there. So that, as you come further back, it just looks like it's staining. It doesn't actually look rotten. So as much as it doesn't look very nice, put that there. As much as that doesn't look great, it just looks like panelling. It'd be interesting to know what's under this carpet, wouldn't it? Oh, I can hear Mrs. Lumsden. I can hear her concern. But you know, if you don't look, you don't know. Oh God.
What's to do with you huffing and puffing?
I just, you know, Mrs. Lumsden, someone's got to do this sort of work. It's all right for you, just putting your pretty flowers around the place. Yeah, oh, it's a pretty boat. It's a pretty boat. Oh, isn't it lovely? But, do you know what I mean? Not going to be pretty for very long.
I love your impression of me.
So that actually, that all looks pretty firm. What's it look like in this step? I suppose I'm very guilty of just getting on and enjoying cruising in this boat, and not really looking at what's going on. Okay, right. So holding cameras is not easy. So that in there.
Do you need a hand with anything?
No, you carry on, Mrs. Lumsden. Okay, so again, dirty, but fundamentally quite solid. So I mean, that's just that is just an extension of that. So through there, that's the floor, and that's the floor. So it looks like the issue's been contained just here, where to do with the water pump. So without going much further today, I'm going to hazard an educated guess. When I say educated guess, talking about me here, so probably not a good guess. But I think to the left of the centre point of the boat, the port side has got an issue, and I think the port side's got an issue to probably, if I was to say 8 feet, 10 feet possibly. Needs replacing, but only on the port side. So I don't think that's too bad, and because my survey said that the steel was good on the hull, so I think I'm okay below that. It's just a wood situation. In fairness to the surveyor, he did have a look into the water pump area, and he did pick up that there was wood there. He said to me, you need to investigate that further. There's obviously been an issue, and I should expect a bit of something. So I didn't quite expect that. But nevertheless, I now know what I've got. Now I've got it all stripped down, I think the key thing to do is to just get that filter off, see whether I can clean that, go up to a channel re and get a new one of those, and hopefully that will sort out my water pump issue. I'll get that done now. So that did indeed just need this actually popped out. As you can see, that's absolutely fine. There's nothing in that. Given that a good wash and clean inside, so that now looks a bit better. We'll pop that back on into there, nice and tight. The seal looks okay. So we'll pop that back on there, see whether that's going to make a difference. Okay, into there you go. Okay, it doesn't take long to fill your boat with water, does it? And that's with the tap turned off. Let's dry that to make it sure it's working. Right. Dry up of this, make sure that we are sealed. Just pinch it up a bit more, finger tight. It's running, but it doesn't sound right, does it? Okay. I think I need to get a new water pump because I don't think that's got long left in it. Oh, and it's now tripped out. It's just tripped out. Good, okay. At least that proves something. Yeah, it's tripped.
Yeah.
You can hear it
Yeah.
cracking and stuff. So, only one thing for it. I'm going to have to go and get another pump. I asked online yesterday, and people were coming back with different opinions on what's right or wrong. These Sureflows have got a good name, but they also get slandered a little bit. They say that they leak after 2 or 3 years. I'm not sure I want that. I'm hearing good things about, I think it's a Jabasco. So I might well be looking at that. I'm assuming it's going to be like for like fit. So I'll look into that. I want to go cruising next week, so I would like to get this sorted this week. Thanks for your time. Please drop your comments in for me. I need some help. I need some experience thrown at me. Yeah, I know about the rotten wood and all that. And yeah, if you've got anything on that, that's great. If you know of a way that I can do that nice and easily, or what might be better for me in the future going forwards, that would be great. My initial problem, water pump. The bigger problem is the wood, but I'm going to do that in the closed season, I think. Thanks for your time. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video, press the likes, everything you can to support this hard-working, out-of-work actor who's decided he's an expert narrowboater. All right, Mrs. Summers. Bye for now.